I think he's going to come back with an even bigger chip on his shoulder, and he's watching this game. Like, coming out of halftime, the best options offensively that we had were Tobias Harris post up for like 3 straight possessions, but you can't do that all the time. No. And if I see another Danny Green step back corner motherfucking 3, I'm gonna break my laptop in half. He does the double clutch, or he'll do like he's the dude at every LA Fitness that thinks he can still hoop, and he's like, no, dude, just pass the ball. Just pass the ball. Like, I go to the IM building and I see these dudes just jacking up threes.
I don't know, man. I think we give Danny Green a bad rap. I mean,
he's so streaky though.
He only does what he does what he can do, man. Like, he doesn't do anything like out of his bag. You know what I mean? Like, he just.
But what's his bag? Like, that's my question.
Just corner threes.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Is he's very limited.
That's true, but I mean,
like Yeah. Like, why is Dwayne Dedman getting and ones? Can someone explain that to me?
Because Joel Embiid's hurt. I don't know.
That's a good point. Like,
I mean,
and it's the classic Sixers.
Paul Reed's also like 30 pounds underweight.
That's all right. You make a good point. You may have a good point there. But like,
he's not a 5 too. I just want to say that. I think he's
Paul Reed should not be starting at the 5. I'm totally in agreement with you there.
No.
But this is what the Sixers have to work with.
That's what we got.
And then it's like, oh my God, how do we get ourselves in this position?
Yeah. I think Andre Drummond would have helped in this series.
Andre Drummond would have helped so much more than fucking DeAndre Jordan, that piece of
Although
shit.
he caught a few lobs in the first half. I was like, damn, he still got ups.
He can go down into the paint.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind if he actually developed an offensive game and like just bodied down low. Tyrese hit a 3. Okay. This is my biggest concern is that we just tape this podcast and then the Sixers come back and all we say means fucking nothing. And then they come back to Philly 1-1. So let's assume 1-1.
Okay.
Joel Embiid comes back.
Yeah.
Do the Sixers win both games, split, get swept at home?
There's a good shot we win both. I mean, like, we've seen from Embiid, he doesn't really need, like, a lot of time to, like, recover from injuries. Like, he can pretty much come back and score 30 in his sleep. Like,
I can't believe he did so well in that Toronto series with a torn ligament.
Oh, my God. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's just, like, bionic. Like, he's not, like, human.
No, it makes no sense. And, like, I think the biggest concern is how can he sustain dealing with that orbital fracture with the mask and all that type of shit.
I was going to say, is he going to bring the mask back?
Oh, yes, dude.
Baby, I love that.
Phantom of the process.
Baby, let's go.
Phantom of the process.
Oh, that's going to be hype, yeah.
But it's still a big if. Like, I think Game 3 will be insane because Jimmy Butler comes back to Philly for the first time in the playoffs, at least. And the fans know that we got to get our boys back into this thing. Tyrese is much more comfortable at home. Matisse is much more comfortable at home, which sucks because this is like one series where Embiid goes down and you have to win a game on the road, and this team just feels like they can't do it right now at this moment. And like there's just like bricking threes. There's no offensive. There's no offensive creativity. Like if you look at Milwaukee and Boston, right? Like those two teams move the ball around.
Floor,
they space the floor. They move the ball around, and we don't have our Marcus Smart.
No.
Like Joel Embiid's our Marcus Smart, but he shouldn't have to be that because like we don't have that spark plug that's going to get down and dirty. Like that could be Paul Reed, but I don't think that will be. I think he's like too like collected and calm.
Yeah.
I thought that could possibly be Matisse, but Matisse just looks shot mentally.
Like, I don't know. Every time he gets the ball, it looks like deer in headlights. He just doesn't want to.
Exactly, and he doesn't know where he fits on the floor.
Yeah.
And he's trying to mesh with Harden so much that it almost just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And this is the classic game where like the Sixers will stay within like 15, 13, 11, and the Heat just don't give up that lead unless Tyrese starts catching fire.
Like, I know we were talking about this before, but the Heat have just so much depth. It's ridiculous. Like they
got Tyler
Hero coming off the bench, Victor Oladipo coming off the bench. Who do we got? Korkmaz? Like, that's it.
Yeah, Korkmaz, Shake Milton.
And has he even played a minute in this game? I haven't seen him in there
He
at all.
ran to the bench to get checked in. And then I think Doc pulled him back.
God.
And Doc's been pissing me off.
Brutal.
Like, I try and defend the players or coaches that like talk their shit. Like the press conference clip where it was like Doc was like, check those Clippers years, check those Orlando years, like tell the full story.
Yeah.
And I was on board with that.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm starting DeAndre Jordan no matter what. And I was like, Doc, You had me.
What about Bassie? You think he's just too young? He doesn't trust him?
If we throw out Bassie on the floor, that's when I know we've lost this series and we've given up all fucking.
I don't know. Like, we might have to at this point. I don't know.
What are we?
If Embiid's not coming back for Game 3, we might have to.
Trust me, I would love to see a Tobias Herculean effort where he puts up 35, 10. And Harden looks like he's not interested in creating offense for others, which is exactly what they fucking need.
Right there.
Like, literally, he looks lost. He looks lost. I gotta find a screenshot and put that into the video post-production.
Yes, you
do. He's like, what did I just do? I left Brooklyn. Why did I do that? And he's already plotting his exit out of Philly, probably. Yeah. But again, he could totally erase that if he puts up like 27 and 10
just
in
25.
Philly.
Like, that's all you need. Like,
and
what does he got now?
Probably double check that. Maxey is 24 and he has 13 this quarter, which is nuts. But they can't play any fucking defense. Yeah. Which defense wins championships in my mind. Sorry, but like
I feel like nobody brought up the fact that like when he played for Brooklyn.
James Harden at this moment with roughly 15 seconds to go in the third quarter has 18 points on 6 of 12 shooting, 1 for 4 from 3.
Not terrible.
3 rebounds, 7 assists. How many turnovers does he have?
Yeah, there you go.
3 turnovers to go along with 7 assists. Not bad, but like they need him to be what Chris Paul is to Phoenix right now. And it's like, never ends. It never ends. And like, if you fire Doc, what coach are you going to hire?
Everyone's high on Sam Cassell, right?
Yeah, Sam Cassell's going to be huge. Yeah. Mike Woodson, like from Golden State. Ooh. No.
Wait, Mike Woodson, who coaches Indiana right now?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to bounce to Indiana. You know what? That's my bad. My bad.
Jay Wright?
No, I don't want Jay Wright. Jay Wright wouldn't. I hope like everything's okay with Jay Wright. Danny Green's. I thought he was gonna hit that. I thought he was gonna hit that three.
Playing during the podcast.
Yeah, like great. For real, like because this could change at any fucking moment. And I texted you. I was like, this game's over at halftime because I just don't think that like Harden's too busy on like making his case to the refs like he's a fucking senator.
Oh, I know.
And then
just arms are flailing.
Yeah, it's like, bro, get back on defense. Literally. Get back on defense. And then let's assume the Sixers somehow, some way make it out of the East. Phoenix, Memphis, Golden State, and who's Phoenix playing in that series? Why did I just blank on who the fuck Phoenix is playing? I just hit myself in the eye. Who's Phoenix playing? Why are we blanking on this? Look it up.
Not the Grizzlies?
No, the Grizzlies are playing the Warriors. Oh, Dallas. I don't know how I forgot about that. Yeah, because Luka popped off for like 45.
Oh, that's right.
They play Game 2 tonight after the Sixers, I think.
9:30.
Dallas, I would only rank the Sixers above Dallas at the moment.
Yeah.
In the like current playoff field.
Yeah.
Like I think Phoenix is just top of the mountain. Then you have Boston, and then
Boston's surprising me, dude. Like I never thought they were gonna be this good. I always
I thought they could because they have all that talent. Like they have a lot of talent.
I know they do, but I've always felt that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown weren't gonna be enough. Like I always thought I thought that people were gonna be able to match them, and it doesn't look like they can.
Yeah, I mean. Well, and Jaylen Brown's dealing with like a hamstring injury, I think, which is which could come back later in that series.
Derek White's been huge for them too.
And they've taken pride in defense.
And what's his name? Robert Williams is back too. So they're
and
like
that ridiculous bloated contract that Al Horford got from the Sixers.
Did you see?
We're gonna look back 10 years from now and look in not even textbooks, look on the internet and be like, Al Horford in a Sixers uniform?
Did you see like the graphic? I don't know if this was like last game. But they didn't let him play because like he was old. Like, that was the reason. Like,
really?
They had all the injury report. It was like hamstring, elbow, then Al Horford, old.
Nice. Al Horford, though, most Boston name of all time. Al Horford.
Al Horford.
Al Horford in the garden, down low on the block real quick. Gets the pass from Bron. Jesus. But, yeah, I mean, how do we think the series turns out for the Sixers? 6, 7? You got to force it.
Yeah.
Probably 6.
I'm gonna go 7, to be honest. Like it depends on when Embiid comes back. If he comes back for Game 3, maybe 6, but I don't know.
Because you're like, not you, but like general.
Yeah.
If Embiid comes back,
yeah.
if you're the Sixers, you're basically betting to win 4 out of 5 against Miami.
Yeah.
Which I think Embiid completely changes the equation because Bam Adebayo now has an entire 270-pound man that he has to guard compared to that stretches him out to the perimeter compared to DeAndre Jordan, who's just a glorified alley-oop dummy at this point.